YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's me, Snoops, back at it with another video. As you guys could see, we are doing a Dwyane Wade build. Now, if you guys know, I have actually made the actual cover athlete, the regular cover athlete, Anthony Davis, and his build in a video prior to this. It's the latest video that I made before this, and now we are getting into the Legends Edition cover athlete, Dwyane Wade. Personally, one of my favorite NBA players of all time. But of course, he's got a lot of similarities to my boy AI, Allen Iverson, another one of my favorite guards of all time. And I say guards because I have to be specific, because there's a lot of people that I like of all time. If I have to go with big men, of course I have to go with, you know, the boy Shaq. I made a build about Shaq you know, a little bit ago, like a couple days ago, and I have also made a video just talking about like sharpshooters and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check out all those videos, you know, it'll be on the channel. I also did like a Dr. J and LeBron. Didn't really go too in depth on it because I tried making a build and I sort of failed, but it ended up being similar to LeBron and Dr. J because it was mainly slashing, and I was sort of trying to go for a playmaking slasher, but that didn't work out. But it was similar to like Dr. J and LeBron because they have the similarities when it comes to slashing. So you can check that video out. You can check out my sharpshooter, one of my favorite sharpshooters I made. Also, my first video that I did for 2K20, which is my post score. And also the Anthony Davis build, of course, and a lockdown defender in the small forward, which is really, really good. But of course, enough of that. Let's get into the actual Dwyane Wade build. And here's the thing. We definitely got to go to shooting and finishing. We're going shooting and finishing, and then we're going to go for the top. Of course, we got to get that speed and everything. You know, maybe if they actually had all of the pie charts, maybe, then it wouldn't be such a big deal about like people making these builds and then like having them be wrong, because mainly it's just like these are mainly wrong just for the sake of them being like inaccurate, I guess you can say. I guess you can really call it like inaccurate. Let's take that up to about 75. Max that up. Interior defense is not going to be that high. Perimeter defense, though, we're going to bring that up to about a 70. Lateral quickness is going up. Steals is going up. Blocks, about a 50. I guess that really works. I guess that works a little bit. So 16, 18, 15. Let's go for a defined body style. He's 6'4". Of course, he's 220 pounds. 220 pounds. He's got an 83-inch wingspan, so that's sort of what we're going for here. And of course we have all of these, but I think I really like, I want to either go for the slasher takeover or the shot creator takeover, because he can be considered a shot creator, but he's a really good slasher. And I'm pretty sure if I go slasher, it'll like call me a slasher. I want to see what, like, I don't know if it'll change what my character is depending on what I choose for the takeover. I'm pretty sure it does change what your build is called when you select your takeover and stuff like that, and you can change that later on in the game, I do believe, if I remember correctly. But the main problem is the fact that we need to make sure that we make it properly. And I think if I choose slasher, it'll just call me a straight slasher or like something slasher. I want to see what happens when I select a shot creator. So it's a facilitating finisher. James Harden, Jerry Stackhouse, Bradley Beal. So I think I actually did make this build before, or at least I tried doing something similar to this, and I selected slashing and it did call me a slasher. But facilitating, yeah, if I'm saying that right, facilitating finisher. I don't know why I would think I'm saying that, you know, wrong, but of course I'm saying it right. But literally we're going into it. 99 overall. straight up 99 overall. Let's get into it. Of course, the one defense badge, I choose Intimidator. You guys can choose Clamps. I mainly do Intimidator, just because of if they get around me with Clamps and they get that shot, you're pretty much going to make it. But if you have Intimidator and if they get around you, you still have that chance of having them miss, just because you're near them. That's what the Intimidator badge does. That's what it says right there. You guys can see right there. Intimidates offensive players, causing them to miss shots more often. So playmaking is going to be next. Of course, let's get a little froggy right now. Go for gold, stop and go. Let's get like some tight handles going. Space creator, first quick step. Handles for days, maybe. Downhill. So let's just have just one gold badge, which is stop and go. Improves a player's ability to start and stop with the ball. So you can just like stop on a dime, and then once you do that, you can just fake them out and go around them. After you stop on a dime, it's really good if you're a playmaker, and if you like being like a guy that's able to have ball handling as well as slashing, like a man of Dwyane Wade stature and everything is like. So you can just stop on a dime, then they come back, and then, you know, they think that you're going to pop up, so they come back in really slowly, or maybe they jump because they think that you're going to pop it, but then you start going immediately, so it's a really good badge. Downhill, just so we can get the fast break stuff. You know how it is. Quick first step, shot creator, or space creator, fucking handles for days. You already know what all these other ones should be. Tight handles, improves a player's ability to break down a defender. You know, you should know what that's all about. Contact finisher. We're gonna put Giant Slayer in Hall of Fame because he's really good at that. We're gonna put contact finisher on silver because he is a small man after all. He is a smaller guy. Let's put some acrobat in there. Let's get some slithery finisher maybe. Fast break finisher, fancy footwork maybe. Maybe a little bit of Lob City. Get a little bit of Lob City in there. I feel like that would be pretty nice. That Hall of Fame heightens the effectiveness of layups over taller defenders, along with that acrobat. I feel like that would be pretty good. That fast break finisher. We can, you know what? I feel like you don't really need that on silver too much, but definitely have it on bronze at least. Have silver slithery finisher, improves the player's ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. Then of course everybody knows what Lob City finisher does. Everybody knows what acrobat does. Fancy footwork. This is what it does. Improves a player's ability to beat defenders with an advanced layup or dunk gather. And then of course fast break finisher, boosts players' takeover meter when completing a dunk on a fast break. But of course that's when you're on a fast break. And if you're on a fast break, you're gonna get a ton of points anyway. And we went for the shot creator, so it's not really gonna do too much. But you know, and then silver contact finisher, you know, which is sort of the posterizer in this case. But instead of it being posterizer this year, they changed it to contact finisher. So it's layups, contact on the layups and dunks. So, and it says to convert contact, layups, and dunks in traffic. I don't know if that means like I definitely think that's just what it's supposed to do, is actual like, you know, like posterizer, and like it helps with the layups as well this year. Or maybe it just could be from like the and ones, like it converts, but who knows. So for shooting, we're definitely going to have like some difficult shots on gold here. We're going to have Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame range extender, because he can hit those really long range clutch shots, and we can even have, you know what, let's bring clutch shooter up, shall we? Clutch shooter up to gold. He doesn't even need a Hall of Fame range extender, I don't think. Steady shooter. Let's see here. I feel like that's fine enough, you know, having that gold difficult shots along with the catch and shoot. Or we can even drop that down to silver, maybe get a flexible release. who knows, or even slippery off ball. You guys can choose based off these badges, but me personally, I like a silver quick draw. That's just me though. I like silver quick draw. You guys can have silver quick draw if you want to. You don't really have to have quick draw. I just recommend it because if you're going to be shooting, I like a faster release so I can get my shots off. So that's just a personal preference. You guys don't really need any of these badges at all. Feel free to mix and match to perfection to really make your Dwyane Wade build really pop off, but this is just what I feel like putting on. But if you guys would definitely recommend some badges for me, put that stuff in the comment section. I always read the comments. I'll always reply. If you reply with some sly, bullshit comment saying, "Oh, you're stupid, you should have done this or this," I'm gonna call you out about it. And that's big facts. But that's just because if you're gonna disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect back, and that's just a mutual thing right there. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna be going for here. You guys don't really need to choose the same thing, and of course you gotta have that Dwyane Wade jump shot because this is the Dwyane Wade build after all. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This build definitely has a little bit of potential, especially with all the badges that you're able to have: playmaking, finishing, shooting. I feel like it has potential. You could potentially get like another Hall of Fame finishing badge. Like you can easily take off fast break finisher and put on like acrobat to Hall of Fame, or you can have like one of these other badges on gold. Or maybe you can take out like slithery finisher, then have like another gold badge and take down acrobat, or whatever you want to do. It's whatever you guys want to do, but I definitely recommend these. Or you can take out slithery finisher and put in relentless, which is what I might do. Relentless finisher on gold instead. So that's what I might do. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. I'm gonna be reading the comments. Also, stay tuned for more videos here in the future for more NBA players builds that I'm going to be making. And then, of course, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Hit that bell notification icon as well so you know whenever I upload, because I'm uploading a shit ton of 2K content this year, and it's going to be crazy. Anyway, guys, hope that you all enjoyed. Talk to you all in the next one. Later, everybody.